Good morning, everybody. This is Dr. Shalona McFarland here in the Philippines. And today I am going to be discussing neck stretches and upper back stretches to help loosen up tight spines and the upper back. So, excuse me. So, the first ones, we're going to work on the scalenes here. So you have anterior, middle, and posterior scalene muscles. And the scalenes are the ones that keep your head tilting, okay? Or actually tilting down, okay? So good way to stretch them is bringing your hand up and over. I am not touching, I am not pulling, okay? I just have the weight of my hand and I'm stretching these side scalene muscles. If this isn't much of a stretch for you, you can sit on your opposite hand. Hi, Chuck. And stretch this way. And that one you will feel all the way down into your levator scap as well. Okay, so there's 3 scalenes, so there's 3 different stretches. You're going to point your nose down, hand still free, not pulling, right? And just let it relax. That's going to stretch the posterior muscles. This one here is going to stretch the medial muscles. And then look up with a little stretch. That's going to stretch the anterior scalenes. And of course you want to do bilaterally because you don't want the other side getting jealous. And again, you can sit on that opposite hand and that gives a completely different stretch to what you're doing here, okay? All of these you want to hold for 5 to 10 seconds. Do 5 to 10 reps twice a day. And that will help stretch out the neck a little bit. You can do just general flexion and extension and rotation as far as you can. And now notice I didn't do this, okay? You don't want to roll backwards because that can actually aggravate anything that is dysfunctioning in the back as far as like your vessels, the circulatory system, arteries, veins that are coming down through the vertebra. If you're doing this kind of motion and there's any sort of inhibition in there, you can cause problems. So don't do that one. If you're going to do circles, do semicircles. Ear to ear, just like that. Okay, I am not going back. Okay, the only time you go back is if you're looking, and that's the only time I go fully back. Okay, even when I'm dancing, like I'm not fully going back when I do a head roll. It's a very controlled, specific kind of head roll, so I don't injure my own neck. Okay, so there are those. Now, as far as strengthening goes, very easy way to help strengthen the muscles in the neck, you're going to do some resistance with your own hand. I'm going to put my hand against my forehead and press against it. You can see, probably, maybe, these muscles activate when I press against my own hand. Okay, same thing, 5 to 10 seconds, 5 to 10 reps. So you're going to do front, side, side. And you can see I'm keeping my head fairly straight when I do this. I'm not coming over here and pushing. I'm pushing against, like you're pushing against a wall, okay? You can come to the back and press back. Now, when I do that, I'm not interlocked. I'm not folding my elbows. I'm pressing so that I don't press too hard and I don't hurt myself. okay? You can also do rotation. So with rotation, you're going to kind of catch the front of your face and rotate into that hand. Same thing over here. Rotate into that hand. And you can see my muscles activating. Another way to stretch and strengthen, which works really, really well if you're locked up in one direction, like you notice, well, I can drop way over this way, but I can't this way, okay, or vice versa. You're going to drop the head over, and we're going to stretch it. Okay, this is one time you can hold your head. I'm holding very lightly, okay? I'm stretching. I'm going to push my head back into my hand when I'm at the end of my stretch. Release very easily, and you can go down a lot further. Again, push, release, and you can go over a lot further, okay? It's very gentle. I am not yanking. I am not pulling as hard as I can. I'm pressing at about 10-15% of my strength. So there's not a whole lot there. Release. Press again. And release. And you'll go further. And you can do that with any muscle group anywhere in the body. Works fabulous. Okay. For those who have trap pain, upper traps, or any of the traps, a really good trapezius stretch. Okay, we're going to grab our shoulders, go sideways here, tuck your chin, and you're going to roll forward, just like that. Sorry, my allergies are really flared up. Come back up, and you're going to feel that right between your fingers in the upper traps. So that'll get your upper traps. I think I'm allergic to the Philippines. Okay, then the next one you're going to do, okay, we did this one. Then you're going to do under your armpits. Same thing, tuck your chin and roll forward. And you're going to feel it again right between your fingertips. That's going to get your mid traps. Then the next one, you're going to come under your, or grab your rib cage, tuck, roll, and that one you're going to feel in the lower traps. So those few quick stretches will help relax the tension in your neck, in your upper back, and a lot of times in your shoulders as well. Just because you get this released, the shoulders can release again. So hopefully that gives you a little bit to think about as far as what, hi Joestis, what stretching looks like and feels like for the neck, upper back, and that'll help release that tension, especially if you have a computer job where you're probably set up wrong and not looking at things correctly, or if you're looking down a lot in your work, whatever it is you're doing, and you slouch, that's going to cause pain and tension all the way up, causing headaches. So these kinds of exercises can really help release that pain and tension. Alrighty, guys. Love you. God bless. I will talk to you next Monday, possibly, because I'm going to be on a boat in the middle of nowhere in Tubataha. So if I don't get a video out next week because I can't, then I will do 2 the following week. All right. God bless, guys. Love you. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.